In today's video, I kind of just want to talk about how Clash Royale has been changing a lot. And I mean, I'm sure we all know it, right? Like, Evos are a big addition, and they're rather new. Not every card has an Evo yet. And then you've got stuff like, okay, he's playing Expo. And I'm cursing too soon into this video. Wait, why am I selling? Oh, wait. Let me stop selling. Let me stop selling. Okay, sorry. As I was saying, Clash Royale's kind of changing with Evos, right? I hate Expo, but it's whatever. And I'm also at a very big loss right now. Expo Princess doesn't even make sense to me. But yeah, this game changes a lot. Like, I've been playing the game since it came out, and I feel like the entire reason why this game came out, that wasn't... Okay, that hits? That's crazy. I feel like the entire reason why this game came out was because they're kind of just running out of ideas for Clash of Clans. Because I remember when they first announced this game, and it was kind of like, oh, this looks cool. But if you were to ask me, like, when this game came out, where I thought it would be now, I thought it would be dead. Like, I thought this game was, like, a Brawl Stars replacement for people that didn't like Brawl Stars. And then it was actually pretty cool, and it was like, oh, hey, that's nice. He's definitely going to Expo in front of this, right? But regardless, I definitely wouldn't have seen this game being nearly as big as it became, that's for sure. And I do like it. Like, this is a game I quite enjoy. But I definitely would not have been able to predict anything that exists in this game today. It's not entirely bad. I think certain Evos are less well-designed than others. Mega Knight, for example, I think is one of the worst designed Evos in the game. Not because, like, I know a lot of people say, like, oh, if you complain about Mega Knight, you're terrible and stuff like that. But I don't think it's necessarily from a I don't like Mega Knight standpoint. It's from a design standpoint. Because why does the evolution for Mega Knight just negate, like, a third of Mega Knight's weaknesses being, like, the tank anti-swarm cards? Like, Mighty Miner, for example, normally counters Mega Knight, now it just doesn't. He's definitely gonna Expo with this, I'm thinking. I hope he doesn't, honestly, because I'm kind of low on Elixir. Alright, he doesn't. Let's just try this, then. This guy's pretty bad. I really hate Expo. And the evolutions aren't all bad, you know? I like some of them. I think some of them are definitely better designed than others. What? Dude, what deck is this guy using? Holy. Oh, that's big value right there. And it's just becoming like a thing, but it's not really just Clash Royale that's changing. I feel like kind of everything is changing. This guy's pretty bad, by the way. Because even, like, the world is just changing more than I can adapt to, if it makes sense. And it's mostly due to technology and how technology just goes faster. Because it's kind of like, oh, as technology progresses, we discover more technologies faster. So as technology keeps progressing, the world's just going to progress faster into an age where every year we're going to have something new and everything's going to look different, and it's kind of crazy. And I think a lot of that is also kind of in line with, like, TikTok and lower attention spans caused by certain social media platforms and shorts and stuff like that, which is like, people like to see change now. Anyway, easy fight. Fuck you, Expo player. And I'm not exactly, like, against change, right? Like, I mean, I'm sure most people aren't entirely against change, but then you have stuff like AI, and I don't like AI because it kind of just takes jobs away from artists and people that make music and stuff like that. I think AI is possibly capable of doing more good than bad, but as it is, it's kind of just doing a lot of bad because people are only using the generative AI. By the way, I just looked at my phone. I have a crack on the back of my phone. On my case, not even like the actual phone itself. That's so weird. Alright. Holy shit, did I miss that? No, I didn't. Alright, we're good. Yeah, that's... okay, good. I really don't like Balloon. When we go into it, I really don't like a lot of cards in this game. I think I talked about this in one of the earlier videos, but I pretty much hate every card that I'm not currently using. And then if I'm going against a card, I absolutely hate it. And then, like, with Evos, there's a part of me that wants to change, and it's like, oh, every card deserves an Evo, because it's going to shake up the game a lot, and it's going to, like, provide differentials and stuff in gameplay. But then there's the part of me that is feeling like I'm going to quit the game as soon as Evo Lava Hound comes out, or Evo Expo comes out, because I really fucking hate those cards. Like, I really fucking hate those cards. Alright, this should be good. Okay, Clutch Demon. Yeah, I don't like those cards in the slightest. So it's kind of just like, oh, I really don't want to see that in the game ever, but at the same time, every card probably should have an Evo for fairness' sake. Because, I mean, if everyone can run an Evo and then every card has an Evo, then there becomes like an infinite sort of like, difference possibility for every deck, right? Because if I'm running Log Bait and I can run like Evo Log, Evo Rocket, Evo this, that, Evo Spirit, Evo Goblin, then I always have the two Evo options. Then I can always like mix and match infinitely, right? Which, I remember when they added the second Evo slot, I thought that was a terrible update. I still kind of do. I don't really like the two Evo slots, I'm not gonna lie. because having to deal with like an Evo Battle Ram that will not target my cannon. I don't know what it is with Battle Ram. I think they like lowered the tracking range on it, but it doesn't target my cannon unless I put it directly in front of my tower, so I just lose distance on it every time. And then also like Evo like Goblin Giant, which is like probably the lowest effort deck right now. I think it is, right? Because people have been hating on like Goblin Giant, P.E.K.K.A, Sparky decks or something like that. I forget what the deck exactly is, but I know that a lot of people really hate that deck just because of the cards that it encompasses, or the cards that are in it, which is honestly understandable. It's a pretty low effort deck. Most of Beatdown is. But then again, Beatdown players and people that make like their own shitty decks like this guy generally like to complain about the meta decks a lot, because they're like, oh, 2.6 Hog, which is like the bane of every TikTok player's existence. People complain about 2.6 Hog. I'm not saying I like 2.6 Hog, but they all complain about saying, oh, it's just spammy defense and no skill, and it's like, yeah, well, I mean, your 16 elixir push consisting of a Mega Knight, a P.E.K.K.A, and a Witch isn't exactly the hardest thing to defend in the world. Like, I just like playing Cycle, and I like Bait and stuff like that, because I feel like Cycle is generally just higher skill than beatdown related stuff, or just like these shitty homemade decks that people like this guy are using. So I personally just like using decks like this. I think it's fun. Like, see, he's just gonna Mega Knight Balloon the bridge. I can already read this guy. And by the way, I'm far out of my prime. I'll be re-entering my prime as you guys watch these videos and I get better at talking while playing the game. What a fucking play, man. But as it is, I'm just a bit out of my prime. But I'll get better over time. I'll enter it once again, hit Ultimate Champion, stuff like that. Be the best in the world, as I, you know, should be. Because, I mean, I have the potential to be the best in the world. Who's Muhammad Light? Never heard of him. With that being said, that is another easy match. These Trophy Road players aren't the best. And I think, like, all of the new additions to this game are kind of crazy. Like, the Overgrowth spell. I think that, by the way, the Overgrowth spell I don't think is very good. It's like a 1 elixir cheaper, worse freeze. But I don't think the 1 elixir is worth... Oh my god. Okay, what a push, man. If I didn't have Rocket in hand, I actually would have just gotten starting handed right there. Thank god I did. I hate when that happens. But I just don't think Overgrowth is very good. I'm sure it's going to get a buff or something. But a lot of cards kind of end up like that when they first come out. They're either too strong or too weak, and everything kind of just falls into a zone where you can kind of tell they didn't balance the game the best, at least during testing, because there's always something stupid. Can this guy do anything other than... What the Okay. Okay, well, I'm just going to do this. Hopefully that kills. Please don't ram. Ooh, okay, we're good. I wasn't completely sure. My interactions aren't the best, you know. I'm a little bit out of my prime, but I think I still got it most of the time, especially against these types of players. But yeah, I don't really like Hog Rider. Not for any specific reason, right? I just don't like a lot of cards that I don't use, and a lot of them are really annoying. Like Firecracker, for example. Firecracker, when Evo Firecracker came out and they were like, oh yeah, that shouldn't die to arrows, what were they thinking? Genuinely. Why did they think it was okay to make Evo Firecracker not die to arrows? I don't know, like, obviously it's kind of like Supercell wants money, and it's part of the reason why I'm still free to play, despite the fact that I could definitely spend a lot of money on this game. It's just, I don't like to support what I consider bad market practices, and I think overinflating the statistics of your cards so that way you can nerf them a week later and sell them for $15 is good business practice. So I refuse to spend money on this game anymore, and I haven't spent money on this game. Oh my god, outplayed. And by outplayed, I mean I did that just to cannon, and you decided to be an idiot and play that in front of it. I'm not letting that get a hit, by the way. I think that would have connected. Okay, this is starting to piss me off, actually. And that was a pretty poorly... I have to cannon that. Yeah, he's zapped. He has a level 15 zap. And another thing about being pay to win, I think this game is mostly skill. Like, I think this game is mostly skill. Like, I think the game is maybe 80% skill. But there's definitely the pay to win aspect of it. Like, if you guys are watching this, you can see my only Evo here is cannon. I don't have Evo Goblin Barrel. I'm not even using 2 Evos in this deck because I don't have 2 Evos to put in this deck. And it's just like, I don't know exactly how you're supposed to get Evos in a timely manner, because you get 2 shards per season now. They removed the season shop to make it, you know, less able for you to get Evos without paying for them. And now if I want to make a video on the Evos, like when they come out early, because I think it'll be fun content, I have to spend money. So I guess I'm going to start spending money on this game again, because the only thing I used to buy was the old version of the Pass Royale that was $5 and came with a book of books. because that value on that was actually amazing. GG easy, thanks buddy. But ever since they nerfed it, it hasn't been worth buying, which speaking of value, can we talk about how every offer they have in the shop that's like $52 for like one card is labeled as like 8 times value? And the only reason why they're labeled like this is because they thought it would be cool if they just made the conversion rate of gems to coins absolutely awful. Because if you've seen it, what are you doing? Well, I know exactly what you're doing. You're playing bait, but I mean, you're not going to beat me because I'm the best bait player in North America. Riley's got nothing on me. As I was saying, though, the gem conversion rate, it's like $10 or $5 or something like that for 10,000 coins, which is absolutely atrocious. Anyone that plays this game knows that's absolutely atrocious. Because that's not a lot of coins. That's not enough to level up anything past like level 6. So it's really useless, and the only reason why they let those values be that low is so that way they can slap 10x value as a little buzzword onto all of their $5 emote offers because it's worth 250 gems. You're getting it for $5? What? That's like a trillion times value. And they kind of just do that with everything. He's gonna... Okay. I was not expecting him to have the Evo. Oh, man. Okay, well, that's not good. That's... Yeah, okay. Well, see, now I'm losing because he has Evos and I don't. See, that's a little bit... That's that 20% of pay to win that I was talking about. I just couldn't do anything about that because I don't have a counter to it. Does this guy not have a small spell? Also, oh my god, what a misplay. Does he not have a small spell? Okay, no, he just spent all of his elixir because he's the second best bait player NA. I would never do that because I'm the best bait player NA. And, you know, old Clash Royale, I actually really hated old Clash Royale. I remember I got to, like, Pekka's Playhouse in the same week that the game initially released, and I uninstalled the game because, dude, Giant Skeleton back then was a demon. It was crazy. Giant Skeleton was just the worst thing to go against ever. I'd build up this massive 15,000 elixir push. He'd put down one Giant Skeleton, and that Death Bomb, oh my god, that Death Bomb would just ruin me. Oh, look at that value. I fucking knew he was gonna do that. And now I just do this. Yep, terrible fire spirit. Oh, dude, look at that. Outplayed. Outplayed. You wanna know why? Because I have Evo Cannon, and you don't have a building or a small spell that you're using well. Oh my god, pay to win advantage. Level 15. Level 15 Princess, pay to win advantage, except I did it without paying. So, if anything, outskilled because I have more game experience than you, which allowed me to get a level 15 Princess that you can't log to death. Easy. But yeah, I actually uninstalled in, I think, Pekka's Playhouse. Whatever arena introduced the Lava Hound was when I uninstalled. And to this day, Lava Hound is still one of my least favorite cards to go against. And maybe it's because I use a deck that kind of loses to it a lot, because like I have like 0 air counters but Rocket here, and that's not good against Lava Hound. But playing against Lava Loon was actually miserable in every scenario possible for me, because even back then before I played Bait, I still use like minimal air targeting units. This is probably Expo. That's 3.1 Expo. Okay, yeah, this guy's using Expo. We already know it. So I'm just gonna put this in the middle. And where are you gonna Expo? Yeah, this is Expo. Okay. Good way to not have fun. Play against an Expo player. That's actually my favorite way to not have fun, is playing against an Expo player. Let me pressure with this. I think he's gonna go on left side since he has damage advantage over there. One Goblin. Ooh, that's big. Does he Expo here? Well played. Thanks, man. I'm gonna do this in the middle. Hold out my cannon. Watch. But yeah, I just really hate Lava Hound. Okay, is he not gonna... Dude, please! Please just play! Oh my god. Okay, well, now he gave me rocket value. That's on him. He's gonna get a little bit of chip damage. Not too much. It's fine. It's fine. I'm up a lot already. Yeah, that was a bad misplay. I don't know why he'd knight in that lane. He already had damage on the left. He could have applied dual pressure, but he chose not to. Now, why do I know that? Because I'm better than him. Now, he's gonna go far back because I put it far back last time. We're gonna put this up front. Red. Watch this. Easy. Oh my god, dude, my brain is still massive. Sometimes I play this game and I think I'm like washed, and then I just read my opponent so hard and it makes me feel so good. Oh my god. Okay, as I was saying though, I really don't like Lava Hound, and I don't like hard beatdown in general, like Golem. I think those decks aren't particularly fun to go against. Golem specifically, since this is my preferred version of Bait, Golem actually isn't a problem for me. I beat it pretty much every time. Please don't play anything in front of that. Alright, we're good. Please, no. Oh my god. Oh, dude, that was perfect. Outplayed. 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 As I was saying, I don't like Golem. You want to give me a kiss? I'll give you a little kiss. I don't like you for playing Expo. This deck is lame. Also, I don't know if it's 3.1 Expo. I think that's the Ice Wizard version. I forget which versions of Expo there are. He's gonna Tesla that, yeah. But I just don't like it. I just don't like these beatdown decks. Like Golem, it's not even fun to go against. My win rate against Golem is probably like 93% or something like that. Not actually, I don't know what it is. But I just don't like it because it's not fun to go against. Even if I win every time, I'd rather be going in a matchup where I know I'm going to at least enjoy myself and have a bit of fun than go into a matchup that I think is going to be boring and make me want to, I don't know, potentially end my life. Yeah. So I just don't like it, which is why I don't like Expo. And this guy is going to start chipping at me bad, so I think I need to try and cycle fast. Okay. Yeah, I need to start pressuring hard. See, look, got some damage there. Ooh, defend. Ooh, big. Force him. Wait. Okay. Now, get this in here. Keep applying pressure. Don't let him get it down. Don't let him get it down. All right, he's gonna do it right here. Watch his prediction. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sorry you guys have to listen to this, but holy shit, he's getting outplayed out of his mind. Oh my god, he's getting outplayed out of his mind. Look at that princess damage. He's gonna Expo with this. I'm not gonna predict this time though. Yeah, because he's gonna do that, give me elixir value. And now I'm gonna predict. Oh, I just lost. Why are you yawning? You're getting predicted out of your mind and you're yawning. Also, yeah, I might have just lost. Holy shit, I might have just lost. Oh no. Wait, no. No. This isn't good. This really isn't good. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. I might get Fireball cycled. Wait. If he plays like that. Okay, he is Fireball cycling. Oh my fucking god, I sold. Oh my, I hate Expo! No! You fucking blow! Shut your dumb ass up. Oh, I hate Expo. I hate Expo so bad. I hate it.